Tonight's story is nothing short of pure chaos, and trust me when I say you've never seen Travis Hunter like this before. Picture this, a late-night Instagram live session. Thousands of fans tuned in, the comment section moving faster than lightning, and then, boom, the unthinkable happens. Travis Hunter, the rising star everyone's been rooting for, suddenly drops his calm, cool image and unleashes a tidal wave of raw emotion. Why? Because once again, his wife has been exposed. Exposed for cheating. And this time, he's not holding back. The anger in his voice, the fire in his eyes, the sheer heartbreak pouring through every word. It's the kind of meltdown that fans say felt more like a season finale of a messy reality show than real life. And just when you think you've heard it all, the drama spirals. Allegations start flying, receipts get dropped, and the internet immediately goes into overdrive. Screenshots, voice notes, even supposed eyewitness accounts flood in within minutes. Travis doesn't just call her out, he calls out everyone who knew. Everyone who kept quiet, everyone who dared to smile in his face while hiding the truth. Fans are stunned, teammates are whispering, and the family, completely torn down the middle. This isn't just drama, it's a public implosion. The live began innocently enough, or at least that's what fans thought. Travis Hunter was sitting in a dimly lit room, his phone propped up on a dresser, music faintly playing in the background. At first, people assumed he was just there to connect with fans. Maybe drop a few casual comments about football, maybe crack a joke or two. But within minutes, his face shifted, his eyes narrowing as though he was battling something inside. The comments rolled in fast. "You good, bro? What's wrong, Travis?" But he stayed silent, breathing heavy, gripping the edge of the table like he was trying to hold back an explosion. Then it happened. His voice cut through the screen, low but trembling with fury. "I can't do this no more," he muttered, eyes darting back and forth like he was debating whether to keep going. "Y'all want to know the truth? Fine. The truth is, she did it again." That's when the energy in the live shifted completely. Fans immediately knew who she was, his wife. The same wife who had been in the headlines before. The same woman who once promised on camera that she would never break his trust again. And now, according to Travis, she had the comment section went wild. No way she cheated again. "Travis, you're lying, right? Show us proof." But Travis wasn't in the mood for proof. He was in the mood for rage. Slamming his fist against the dresser, he shouted, "Everybody told me I was crazy the first time. They said, forgive her, give her another chance. And like a fool, I did. I took her back. I let her smile in my face. I let her tell me it was all a mistake. But here we are again. She out here embarrassing me again." His phone buzzed repeatedly. Incoming calls and messages, probably from family or friends trying to stop him from airing it out. But he ignored them. Instead, he leaned closer to the camera, his voice cracking. "You know how hard it is to go to practice every day? Put on a smile and pretend everything's good at home. When the one person you're supposed to trust the most is out here stabbing you in the back." As he spoke, tears welled in his eyes, though he fought to hide them, wiping his face with his sleeve in between rants. "And don't think I don't know who she was with. Oh yeah, I got names. I got messages. You think I don't see the DMs? You think I don't hear the whispers?" He paused, letting the suspense sink in. "The worst part. Some of y'all knew. Some of y'all smiling in my face, posting with me, while you knew she was creeping. You think that don't eat at me? It eats at me every single day." The internet was already buzzing. Screen recordings of the live spread across Twitter and Instagram within seconds, fans gasping in disbelief. Travis Hunter just exposed his wife Liv. Oh my God, this is wilder than any reality show. Someone get this man off Liv before he ruins everything. But Travis didn't care about consequences. He was on a roll. And once the floodgates opened, there was no turning back. He switched gears suddenly, addressing his wife directly as if she were watching. "You know what hurts the most? It ain't even that you cheated again. It's that you looked me in my eyes last time, crying, begging, promising me it would never happen again. You swore on our family. You swore on God. You swore on everything that mattered. And here you are out here running around like none of it meant nothing. What am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to look at you the same? The live comment section begged for more, some egging him on, others pleading for him to stop. Don't ruin your career, bro. She don't deserve your energy. Spill the tea, we ready? But Travis was beyond reasoning. Then came the first big twist. He leaned back, letting out a bitter laugh. And to the dude she was with, don't think you safe either. I know who you are. I know exactly who you are. You call yourself my boy. You call yourself family. Nah, you're just another snake. The betrayal in his voice was heavy, his words cutting like knives. This ain't even about her no more. It's about everybody who knew and kept quiet. It's about the fake smiles, the fake support, the fake love. All of y'all exposed tonight. The shock was immediate. Fans speculated nonstop in the comments, trying to guess who the man was. Is it another player? Nah, it's gotta be someone close to him, not the homie. Say it ain't so. And while Travis didn't drop the name yet, he hinted just enough to send the internet into a frenzy. The camera shook as he paced the room, muttering under his breath before turning back to the phone. You know what's crazy? Her own family knew too. Yeah, I said it. Her own family been covering for her, making excuses, trying to play it off like it ain't that serious. Y'all are just as guilty, all of y'all. And when this blows up, don't try to play innocent. Don't try to act like y'all ain't know. I'm done protecting everybody. His wife, silent on social media so far, was nowhere to be found. But the fans filled in the blanks with rumors, speculating about her location, her excuses, her next move. Some even claimed she had been spotted earlier that week out at a club, looking too close to someone who definitely wasn't her husband. Travis finally sat back down. His voice softer now, but the hurt still raw. I gave up so much for this relationship. I've turned down opportunities. I cut people off. I fought battles behind the scenes just to make this work. And for what? So I could be out here looking like a fool. Nah, I can't keep doing this to myself. I got a career to focus on. I got people depending on me. I got fans who look up to me. And I'm supposed to be strong. I'm supposed to be a role model. But inside, I'm breaking. I'm breaking in ways y'all don't even understand. The live dragged on, each word heavier than the last. Fans sent hearts and crying emojis, some even begging him to log off and take care of himself. But the attention, the adrenaline, the need to finally let it all out, kept him going. He pulled out his phone and scrolled through something, shaking his head with a bitter laugh. Screenshots don't lie. Text messages don't lie. You can delete all you want, but once it's out there, it's out there. And if y'all think I'm bluffing, wait till tomorrow. I'll let the world see everything. I ain't protecting nobody no more. The threat of receipts sent the internet into meltdown mode. Fans clipped that part of the live instantly, replaying it over and over. He said he's dropping receipts tomorrow. Oh, it's about to get real. Messy. Netflix better call this man ASAP. And with that, Travis ended part 1 of his meltdown. His finger hovered over the end live button, his chest heaving, his face a mix of anger and heartbreak. This chapter, over. But the story. Oh, the story's just getting started. The screen went black, leaving fans on edge, waiting, refreshing, desperate for the next move in what already felt like the biggest scandal of the year. The night after the explosive live, the internet was still on fire. Fans woke up to timelines flooded with clips, reaction videos, and threads dissecting every single word Travis said. Hashtags like #TravisExposed and #cheating were trending, and the speculation had only gotten louder. Everyone wanted to know, who was the mystery man? What proof did Travis have? And most importantly, what was his wife going to say? But before she could even make a move, Travis went live again. This time the energy was different. His face was tired, his voice low, but the fire was still there. Thousands joined within seconds, hungry for the promised receipts. So y'all thought I was bluffing, huh? He said, holding his phone up as if he had the evidence right there in his hands. Nah, I don't play games with my life. Last night was just the beginning. Today, I'ma show y'all the truth. I warned her. I told her if she did it again, I wouldn't protect her no more. And I meant it. He scrolled through his phone, pausing for dramatic effect, letting the suspense build. Then he held the screen up, showing blurred text messages. See this? That's her. That's her sneaking around, setting up late-night meets, lying about where she at. And guess who she talking to? It ain't no random dude. It's somebody I broke bread with. Somebody I trusted around my family. My so-called brother. The chat exploded. No way, it's his boy. He's dropping hints, y'all. Name's Travis. But Travis refused to reveal the identity just yet. Instead, he leaned back with a bitter smile. Funny how people show you who they really are. Funny how the ones you trust most be the ones who cut you the deepest. But don't worry, y'all gonna know everything soon. He paused again, his tone softening as he spoke from the heart. What hurts is not even the cheating itself. It's the betrayal from everybody around me. My wife lying to me, her family covering for her, my so-called homie sneaking behind my back. Y'all think that don't break a man? Y'all think that don't eat at your soul? I can't even sleep at night knowing everybody's been laughing at me, whispering behind my back, watching me play the fool. The chat begged for more, but instead of dropping the big name, Travis shifted gears again, dragging her family deeper into the mess. And let's talk about her mama. Yeah, her mama been knowing about this. Every time I confronted her daughter, her mama always came in like, "Oh, Travis, she just young. She don't know what she doing. Give her another chance." Nah, she grown. She'll know exactly what she doing. And the fact that her own mama covering it up, that tells me everything I need to know about what type of family this is. Fake fans were stunned. Not the mama too. This is messy. He airing out the whole family tree. And just when they thought it couldn't get worse, Travis added another shocking twist. "You know what really broke me?" he said, his voice cracking. "It ain't even just her or him. It's the fact that some of my teammates knew." Yeah, I said it. My own locker room wasn't solid. Some of y'all smiling in my face, dapping me up after practice, knowing my wife was running around with my so-called brother. And y'all said nothing. That's foul. That's weak. The revelation sent shockwaves through the fan base, if teammates were involved, even indirectly. It wasn't just a family issue anymore, it was a team issue, a reputation issue, maybe even a career issue. Sports media pages jumped on the clips instantly, speculating on locker room drama and what this could mean for Travis's future. Travis leaned forward again, eyes blazing. Everybody telling me to chill, to think about my image, to think about my career. Man, forget my image. Forget my career. What about my heart? What about my peace? What about the years I wasted believing in somebody who ain't never believed in me? Nah, this ain't about football no more. This about me as a man. And as a man, I can't sit here and keep letting people play me. The comments kept flying in. Some fans praised his honesty, calling him brave for speaking out. Others begged him to stop before he did irreparable damage. And then there were the trolls, egging him on, demanding names, receipts. And drama, he wiped his face again, clearly torn between his rage and his heartbreak. "She in the other room right now, y'all," he revealed suddenly. "Yeah, she here. She ain't even leave. You know why? 'Cause she thinks she can talk her way out of this. She thinks she can cry a few tears, promise me the world again, and I'm just gonna fall for it. Not this time. Not again." The live grew even more chaotic as viewers begged him to bring her on camera. "We need her side. Let her speak, Travis. Confront her right now and for a moment." It looked like he might actually do it. He got up, the camera shaking as he walked down the hallway, his footsteps echoing dot. Fans held their breath as he reached a closed door. His voice was low but sharp. "You want to talk to them? Huh? You want to tell them what you've been doing behind my back?" Muffled voices could be heard, but she didn't come out. "Nah, don't hide now. You was bold when you was out there sneaking around. Be bold now. Face the world." But she refused. The silence from the other side of the door only fueled his anger. See that? She don't even got the courage to own up. That tells you everything you need to know. Guilty people hide. Guilty people run. But I ain't covering for her no more. He stormed back into the room, his breathing heavy, his phone camera shaking. Y'all see it with your own eyes. She ain't even woman enough to face the truth. And me, I'm done. I'm done pretending. I'm done protecting. I'm done hurting. Fans were left in a frenzy, some begging him to calm down, others hyped for the chaos. But before ending the live, he left them with one last bombshell. Y'all keep asking who it is. Fine, I'll give y'all a hint. It's somebody y'all seen me with. Somebody I called my brother. Somebody I defended more than once. Yeah, it's that close. And when I finally say his name, the whole world gonna lose it. He ended the live abruptly, leaving fans more desperate than ever for answers. Reaction pages lit up instantly, theories flying faster than ever. It's gotta be a teammate. Nah, it's his childhood friend. What if it's both? The suspense was unbearable, and everyone knew Travis wasn't done yet. That night, rumors swirled harder than ever. Fake DMs, edited screenshots, supposed eyewitness accounts, everyone wanted their piece of the chaos. And through it all, Travis's silence after that live only made the tension worse. The world was waiting for him to come back, waiting for him to finally drop the name, waiting for the story to hit its breaking point, and little did they know, the breaking point was coming faster than anyone expected. By the next evening, the internet was drowning in theories. Every podcast, every gossip page, every sports commentator was talking about Travis. People dissected his tone, the pauses in his speech, even the shadows in the background of his live. Fans swore they recognized the muffled voice behind that closed door. Some claimed they saw him hinting at a teammate. Others were convinced it was a lifelong friend. It felt like the world was playing detective. But the only person who had the real answer was Travis himself. And when he finally went live again, the anticipation was unbearable. Tens of thousands of fans joined within seconds, making it the biggest stream he'd ever had. His face appeared, darker circles under his eyes, but the fire was still there. The comment section lit up. Drop the name. We ready? Don't hold back, Travis. He stared at the camera for a long moment before speaking. Y'all want the truth? Fine. I'll give you the truth. It was my boy, Marcus. The chat exploded instantly. Not Marcus. Bro Marcus, always with him. No way. I don't believe it. Marcus wasn't just a friend. He was the guy always seen at Travis's games. The one sitting courtside. The one showing up at family cookouts. POSTING pics with captions like Brothers for Life. The betrayal hit harder because it wasn't some distant acquaintance, it was someone the fans had seen with their own eyes. Someone who had practically been a part of the family. Travis leaned closer to the camera, his voice dripping with rage. Marcus, you sat at my table. You ate my food. You held my kids. And the whole time you was plotting. The whole time you was sneaking behind my back with my wife. You smiled in my face while stabbing me in the back. You worse than her? You way worse than her. Fans could hardly process the reveal. Threads on Twitter went wild. Old pictures of Travis and Marcus resurfacing. Side-by-side shots of the two looking inseparable. This betrayal cuts deep. One post read, racking up thousands of likes. Marcus was family to him. Another fan wrote, "This feels like watching a reality show unfold in real life. I need popcorn." But Travis wasn't finished. His voice cracked as he added, "And it wasn't just one time. Nah, this has been going on for months. Months. All those nights she said she was out with her friends. She was with him. All those times Marcus told me he was busy. He was busy with her. And everybody around me knew. Everybody." The chat was flooded with disbelief. Months. This man been living in a movie. Nah, this is crazy. He stood up, pacing again, his anger building with every word. And y'all wonder why I snapped? Y'all wonder why I can't keep this inside no more? How am I supposed to go out there every day, smile for the cameras, sign autographs like everything's cool, when my own wife and my own brother been clowning me behind my back? How then came another unexpected twist. Travis revealed that Marcus had actually reached out earlier that day. He texted me, Travis said, holding up his phone but not showing the screen. He texted me like, bro, let's talk. It's not what you think. Not what I think. Man, the screenshots don't lie. The receipts don't lie. The late night calls, the sneaky meets, the hotel charges, what else I'm supposed to think? He want to sit here and act like I don't know the truth? Nah, Marcus, I know everything. Truth? Nah, Marcus, I know everything. As if the betrayal wasn't already bad enough, Travis dropped another bombshell. His wife wasn't remorseful. You'd think after being caught, she'd be begging for forgiveness, right? Nah, she's sitting here telling me it ain't that deep, telling me I'm overreacting. Overreacting. I gave you my life. I gave you everything. And you telling me I'm overreacting? The comments exploded with outrage. She bowled for that. No remorse is crazy. Travis deserves better, but the drama didn't stop there. Travis revealed that her family had actually confronted him earlier that day. Not to apologize, but to tell him to keep things private. Her brother came to me talking about, yo, Travis, chill. You making the family look bad. Making the family look bad? What about me? What about how bad I look? What about how my whole world crumbled? And you worried about appearances? Man, y'all fake. All of y'all fake. His anger shifted from heartbreak to full-blown defiance. I don't care no more. If the world gotta see the truth, so be it. I'm not carrying this pain in silence. I'm not saving nobody's image. I'm not protecting nobody's lies. If I gotta burn bridges, then let them burn. At least I'll be free. And then, just as the chat thought it couldn't get any wilder, he said it. I got voice notes, too. Yeah, voice notes. Y'all think it's just screenshots? I got recordings of them talking, laughing, planning to sneak around. And when I drop those, everybody gonna know just how dirty this really was. The internet nearly broke. Fans couldn't believe what they were hearing. Voice notes. Oh, it's over. This about to get uglier than we thought. Travis. Better start a Patreon for the tea. Travis sat back down, breathing heavy, his voice softer now but still filled with pain. I love that woman. I really did. I thought we was building a forever. I thought we was gonna grow old together. And Marcus. I thought he was my brother for life. But turns out forever don't mean nothing to people who ain't got loyalty. And now I gotta pick up the pieces of a life they shattered. Fans spammed the comments with words of support. But some couldn't resist stirring the pot. Bring her on camera, call Marcus right now, let us hear the voice notes. The chaos in the chat mirrored the chaos in Travis's life. He shook his head, staring down at his phone. Nah, y'all ain't ready for all that. The voice notes. They gonna change everything. They're gonna make people look at her and him completely different. But when I drop them, I'ma drop them on my terms. His phone buzzed again midstream, and he smirked. Look at this. Marcus calling me right now. You think I'ma answer? I don't got nothing to say to snakes. Not tonight. Maybe never. The suspense only grew as he ended the live without another word, leaving fans hungry, angry, and desperate for the next installment. And while the world was fixated on his every move, something else was happening behind the scenes. Rumors spread that Marcus himself was planning to go live to defend himself, to tell his side of the story. Whispers said he had his own receipts, that maybe this scandal wasn't as one-sided as it seemed. The stage was set for the ultimate showdown. Travis versus Marcus. Husband versus wife. Family versus betrayal. And fans couldn't look away, because the drama wasn't cooling down. It was only getting hotter. The following night felt like the climax of a blockbuster drama. All day long, the internet buzzed with whispers that Marcus was going to break his silence, that he was going to clear his name. Fans counted down the hours, refreshing their feeds, waiting to see if the man at the center of this betrayal would finally speak. And when he did, it was pure chaos. Marcus appeared on live, sitting in his car, face tight with frustration. His voice came out sharp, defensive. Y'all need to stop believing everything Travis says. He emotional, he hurt, and he lashing out. But don't get it twisted, I ain't the villain he making me out to be. Immediately. The comment section lit up with fans demanding answers. So did you or didn't you? Don't play games, Marcus. Show receipts if you innocent. Marcus took a deep breath, shaking his head. Look, I ain't saying me and her didn't hang out. We cool, we've been cool. But all that stuff about sneaking around, about cheating, nah, that's him exaggerating. He trying to make it seem worse than it was, but fans weren't buying it. The accusations were too specific, too detailed, and Travis had promised receipts. Marcus kept talking, his tone growing more desperate. I love that man like a brother, but he gotta stop dragging my name. He knows I'd never do him like that. She the one who been leading him on, lying to him, making it seem like everybody else the problem. Don't put me in that mess. The internet erupted with divided opinions. Some believed Marcus, saying Travis might have been blinded by pain and jumped to conclusions. Others swore Marcus was lying through his teeth, trying to salvage what little reputation he had left. Reaction videos popped up within minutes, influencers analyzing every word, pointing out the hesitation in his voice, the way he avoided eye contact with the camera, and then, right in the middle of Marcus's live, something happened that nobody expected. Travis joined the chat. Fans spotted his username instantly, and the comment section exploded. Travis here, oh my god, add him to the live. This about to be legendary. Marcus, clearly rattled, tried to ignore it, but the pressure was too strong. Fans spammed the request button until finally Marcus added him. The screen split into two, Travis on one side, Marcus on the other. The energy shifted instantly. Travis's face was stone cold, his eyes locked on the camera. So you really out here lying, huh? He said, his voice steady but dangerous. You really gonna sit here and act like you ain't been sneaking around with my wife? Marcus stammered, his voice cracking. Bro, it ain't what you think. She been playing both sides. She told me y'all was done, that you wasn't even together like that anymore. Travis laughed bitterly. Done, Marcus. She living in my house. She wearing my ring. She sleeping in my bed. How's that done? Stop the cap. The chat went wild. Fans couldn't believe they were witnessing this confrontation live. This is insane. Better than Netflix. I can't look away. Travis leaned closer, his anger boiling over. You really think the world's gonna believe you over me? You really think you can sit here and play victim? I got proof, Marcus. I got messages. I got voice notes. You want me to play them right now? Marcus's face dropped, panic flickering in his eyes. Nah, bro, don't do that. We don't need to air all that out. And just like that, fans knew Travis wasn't bluffing. The hesitation, the fear in Marcus's voice, it was all the confirmation they needed. Travis didn't play the voice notes. Not yet. But he made a promise that shook everyone watching. The world's gonna hear it soon. Every word, every laugh, every plan y'all made behind my back. And when they do, you ain't gonna have nowhere to hide. Marcus tried to regain control, his voice rising. Man, you just mad. You mad 'cause your marriage falling apart and you're looking for somebody to blame. Don't put that on me. Travis's voice cracked with raw pain. My marriage ain't falling apart 'cause of me. It's falling apart 'cause of you and her. Y'all broke it. Y'all ruined it. And now the whole world knows who y'all really are. The tension was unbearable. Fans flooded the chat with fire emojis, screaming for Travis to drop the receipts to end the debate once and for all. But instead, he took a deep breath and said, nah, I'm done wasting energy on you. You already exposed yourself. The world sees it. I don't gotta say nothing else. And with that, he left the live, leaving Marcus alone, scrambling. Looking more guilty than ever, the internet exploded instantly. Travis won that. Marcus guilty AF. This live gonna go down in history memes. GIFs and reaction posts flooded every platform, cementing the scandal as one of the wildest public meltdowns in recent memory. But the drama wasn't over yet. Just hours later, screenshots supposedly from the voice notes began leaking online. Snippets of conversations, blurry audio clips, fans swore it was Marcus. Audio clips fans swore it was Marcus, and the wife laughing together, mocking Travis behind his back. Whether they were real or not didn't matter. The damage was done. The public turned on both of them, dragging Marcus for betraying his brother and slamming her for breaking her vows again. Meanwhile, Travis posted one final story on Instagram. A simple black screen with white letters. Loyalty over everything. Betrayal hurts, but God got me. It was the calm after the storm. A message that felt less like rage and more like resolve. Fans flooded his page with support, vowing to stand by him no matter what. Stay strong, King. We got your back. You deserve better. The narrative had shifted completely. Travis was no longer the victim of gossip. He was the tragic hero of a story that felt too wild to be real, but behind the scenes, questions lingered. Would he actually divorce her? Would Marcus try again to defend himself? Would the full voice notes ever be released? Nobody knew for sure. What was certain was that the scandal had taken on a life of its own, bigger than any game, any season, any headline. And as the dust settled, one thing became clear: the saga of Travis Hunter, his wife. And Marcus wasn't just a story. It was a full-blown cultural moment, one that left fans stunned, divided, and desperate for whatever twist might come next. And just like that, the drama leaves us hanging on the edge of our seats. Travis Hunter has bared his soul. Marcus has stumbled through excuses, and his wife, still silent, hiding in the shadows while the world demands answers. Fans are torn, the family is divided, and teammates are whispering about what this means for Travis's future. But the real question is, where does the story go from here? Does Travis finally walk away for good? Does Marcus try to claw his way back into the spotlight with his own version of events? And will the wife ever step forward to defend herself? Or is her silence the loudest confession of all? One thing's for sure, this saga has shaken everything we thought we knew. It's not just about love and betrayal anymore. It's about loyalty, trust, and how far someone will go when they've been pushed to their breaking point. And let's be honest, none of us saw it spiraling this far. The voice notes, the family drama, the showdown on Live It feels like we're watching the finale of a messy reality show. Only this is real life playing out right in front of millions. But now, it's your turn. What do you think happens next? Should Travis cut ties completely and move on? Or is there any chance of redemption after a betrayal this deep? Do you believe Marcus's shaky defense, or do you think the proof is too strong to deny? And what about her? Do you think she's staying quiet because she's guilty, or because she's planning her own reveal? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because I want to hear every single theory. Don't forget to like this video if you've been glued to the drama. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next twist in this story, because if we've learned anything, it's that nothing about this scandal is over. Hit that bell icon so you're the first to know when new updates drop. And share this with your friends so they can join in on the madness. This isn't just gossip, it's history in the making, okay? And you're right in the middle of it. Stay tuned, because the next chapter of Travis Hunter's storm might just be the wildest one yet.